Welcome to the channel, A31 Avo. Today, live in Watsonville, California, Zone 9B. We're here with the Carmen Hoop Tunnel. All right, it's in a tunnel run. We're here for harvest day. It already dropped one, but about 10 days ago, I took a sample fruit, and here we go. All right, looking good. Se aflojó la fruta, se aflojó la fruta. It did ripen, so I'm gonna come back for all of it now. I'm gonna take out the fruit. Could it have stayed, and can we have kept it on longer? Yeah, but I want the foliage to mature and harden and season as we're heading into winter. Okay, I don't want to be caught slipping and my tree be kind of thin. I want it to be dense. All right, so we're kind of winterizing. We're taking it off. It's the first time it's ever set fruit. 3 year and third year in ground. 2.5. It set the fruit at 2.5 on a fall bloom. So this is a fall bloom set. And here we go, taste test. Thank you, Jesus. Woo! Fire, fire, fire. For sure. Now this is my first one that was born here. This is part of the A31 novel. The seed is just as important as the meat. Okay? So I'm gonna germinate that, and you already know my avocado seedling giveaways. Alright? Let's do it again. Run it back. The seed slips. It's creamy. It's rich. Hass-like. Okay? Watsonville, California, we're getting away with growing Hass-like with the Carmen Hass. This is Hass for sure. This is Hass. Buttery, slippery. Ay, disculpen. Fire, bro, fire. Well worth the wait. Let's check out this fruit right here. Heavily rusted. It had the thrips. So we need to come back. And it's gonna be the horticultural oil and or the neem oil. All right. Let me harvest. Let me harvest. Leave a little nub, and then I cut up further up the panicle too. Let me take you in. We're harvesting. This is Carmen Hass, Watsonville, California, Zone 9B in a hoop tunnel. All right, so we're harvesting. Take a look. The squirrels or the rodents is also letting us know that this is ripe. And again, I took a sample. And it did ripen. Good evening from Romania. Where are you from? This is Watsonville, California. Watsonville, California with the Carmen Hass. Carmen Hass's claim to fame, originally from Mexico, it's the Mendes. Its claim to fame is that it flowers multiple times a year. Carmen Hass. Let me show you the label. Carmen Hass. Again, Carlos Mendes discovered a Hass-like mutation that flowers multiple times a year and highly precocious, really wants to set fruit at a young age. And here's the bloom right here. Here's a fall bloom. It's thin, but it's there. Okay, so check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good. 5. Okay, like for California, yeah, throw it up. Thank you, appreciate the support. Romania, I'll be going to Romania, bro. I'm taking the gem avocado and the Carmen has to Romania for sure. You let me know where you're at, bro, and I'll get to you. I'm gonna go around the world spreading the gem avocado, particularly the gem avocado tree, but also the Carmen. If you guys want the Carmen, let me know. Okay, this is good harvest for its, again, now 3rd year, but I want to set it like at 2.5. 2.5, and take a look at the tree. See, small, compact. Yeah, I know Romania's in Europe, for sure. I know Romania's in Europe. Yeah, shout out to Europe. But yeah, I'll be going to Romania, bro. I'm gonna go everywhere. Yeah, bro, trolls aren't gonna be tolerated, bro. Trolls aren't gonna be tolerated. We're trying to keep this community professional. So come at me with that funk, I'm just gonna delete you. Another one right there. Two more good ones right here. And that's pretty much it. I'm walking the tree. Walking around the tree and it's looking good. Again, flowered. And check out the cuts. If you remember the cuts, I harvested budwood. I left it on outward facing, outward swooping. Left that on the outward swooping. Right here, it's healed over nicely. I don't seal. I just want 72 hours, 48 to 72 hours of hot temperature. And the UV is gonna kill any potential fungus. So don't be cutting when it's kind of muggy or cold. Okay, and then also take a look at this. This is perfectly normal. Don't panic, all right? Your tree just decides to go in a different direction. This probably had very little foliage. And then again, it got caught on a high temperature and in competition with other shoots that are more vigorous. Your tree just decides to grow in a different direction. And you'll be seeing limb drop. As it's starting to get high, it kind of standardizes itself. It'll lollipop itself, it drops the lower ones. Okay, so that's kind of what happened. Fausto Bautista, Cubo 831 aquí andamos, ir a checa con la cosecha. Again, 7 or 10 days ago, I took 2 or 3 off of them. Y se aflojaron, bro. Se aflojaron, ahorita me lo acaba de echar. Me lo comí y estaba, man. So check it out. Where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that sounds about right. I ate 1 and then I took out 3. So yeah, there's like 13 of them. 13, 14 of them. And then again, a light, super light fall bloom. But it's okay. I want it to recover. I want this already que agarre sazón and be ready. Yeah, the Carmen has. Yeah, Carmen has. Again, highly precocious. It really set fruit at a young age. This was 2.5 years when it set fruit on a fall bloom. On a fall bloom set. And then now, again, about to head into winter. I want all this young growth to get some season. I want it to get hardened. I want it to go into winter deep green. Okay, young purple flush. Tender young flush. Can suffer dieback from the cold temperatures. All right, take a look at the tree. Again, there's still a lot of inward growth, but it's okay. You don't want to thin it too much. You don't want to open it up too much and overexpose it. So a little bit inward growing. I'll keep it for production. I'll clean it up later. But yeah, once again, Robert Arguerta, good to know. Yeah, right now I'm already again, I'm gonna feed. I'm gonna peel the mulch back right now and I'm gonna feed. And this is gonna be the last feeding. I stopped feeding in October. Watsonville, California, Zone 9B, Northern Central Coast. I stopped feeding in October. Because again, I don't want to really push a new flush. I just want to harden this already. I want to harden. Roberto Argueta, saludos. Gracias por el apoyo. So yeah, ya nomás quiero que este crecimiento, esta nueva crecimiento, quiero que agarre sazón. Quiero que ya agarre su color para que esté bien aclimatizado cuando llegue el invierno. Y les recuerdo, hay como crecimiento donde en competencia con ejes alrededor. Otros chupones se llevan el crecimiento y este es el resultado. Pero como les digo, no hay gran problema. Dejen que el árbol decida más o menos por donde se quiera ir. Ok, muchas gracias por el apoyo. Déjalo alimento de una vez. Mira, retiren el cojinete. Peel back your layer of mulch. Okay, again, my favorite, untreated redwood sawdust. Untreated redwood sawdust will keep your root ball cool. And that's some people say this is a fertilizer in itself. Okay. So I'm gonna eyeball equivalent to a Dixie red cup. Dixie red cup. Take a look at that trunk in comparison to my thumb. Again, that'll limb drop, nothing to worry. Everything's still good. As long, look, there's still so many new shoots, so many new flushes. We're good. Break down large clumps. And I'm going slow. And stay tuned. I'm going to do another one. Doing my Watsonville run right now. I'm going to check out another Carmen. Gently peel back your mulch. Again, this was half mounded. Half buried and half above grade. Mounded up, half mounded, okay? And then also its leaves, feed it back to itself. Oh, mira, está otro más. Ok, algo ligero, algo leve. Como les digo, nomás quiero que este foliaje ya agarre sazón y que se vaya al invierno con algo de nutrientes para que vaya bien reforzado. Y mira, aquí ya hay bastante raíz. En teoría, tendría que haber aplicado más hacia afuera, pero quería algo más inmediato, algo. Pero sí, ideal es siempre ir como la copa, a la orilla de la copa, para que las raíces vayan saliendo. Pero en este caso quiero alimentar lo que ya existe. Lo que ya existe. Y sí, luego se siente. Luego se siente. Aquí está algo tieso, algo duro. Y ahí está ya. Y ya nada más vuelve a empujar el cojinete. Piedras grandes, québralas. Yeah. The rain is coming. That's why I'm not cleaning this up. I'm leaving it. That'll naturally die back. So yeah, I don't want any wounds. It's protected. It's protected right here again. In the hoop tunnel. This is my homie's backyard. This is my neighbor. Was my neighbor, my childhood neighbor. But he's just one of the ones that you don't forget, you know? The one that just was the stand-up. So I came back and chased my friends, my real ones, you know? So this is a real homie. Solid dude. Saludos al Calla. Saludos al Calla, guitarrero de corazón, bro. Pero también yo le introduje un acordeón. I introduced him to the accordion, so aquí andamos. All right. Hey, 100. Gracias, bro. Gracias. And then the last one right here. Again, the animals are telling me it's ready. De nada. Roberto Argueta for sure, bro. Y ahí está, ya no le voy a hacer mucho. Al 100, aquí andamos, bro. All right, muchas gracias por el apoyo, siempre presente. Fausto Bautista. Y Roberta Orgueta, gracias por la atención. Y la aceptación, el recibimiento, bro. Me alientan, me dan ánimos. En veces me quiero rajar, pero no, puro para adelante. Alright. Y luego ya más con la frutita, irá. Sheesh. Alright, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Y como hace 10 o 2 semanas, le quité 3. Eso eran los 15. Estos 12 y como de muestra fueron 3. 15 por su primera vez es algo bien. Nuevamente la variedad es Carmen Hass, alias Méndez, alias Mejorado, alias Phoenix. Tiene varios nombres, pero el Carmen Hass pues es patentado del broker. Ok, y ya somos libres de propagar sin tener que pagarle a nadie regalías o licenciaturas. So el Carmen Hass altamente recomendado. Corazones, corazones, aquí andamos. Gracias, Decora. You know. You guys know, bro. Represento, bro. Decora, bro. Decora. Muchas gracias. Saludos. Adiós.